Show.
From rapping to acting to R&B.
Cause this is all pure exposure. It's the Pure Exposure Show.
From rapping to acting to R&B.
Cause this is all pure exposure.
It's the Pure Exposure Show.
What up, though? Welcome to the Pure Exposure Show. We got the founder of OCCA, the creator, legendary, motivated designer, Mr. We Got Action. What up, though, Mr. We Got Action?
What's going on? We here, no more, no less.
All right, so, where you from?
Actually, I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Nah, I'm just messing with you. I'm from Dexter, over there by Dexter and Davidson, Glendale area, Richton, Monterey. Put it like this, old school YBI.
For sure. Where you go to school at?
I went to McCullough Elementary. Then Longfellow. That's what kind of settled me down a little bit. I started trying to play every instrument, couldn't play one. But I thought I could. And that's what my mama like, leave him alone. Then I was transitioning away from there, going into kind of the 9th grade to high school. But I was already drawing. Then I started getting into like the scholastics, all the art contests. Boom! I went nationwide. No, I won nationwide with the Art Institute. My stuff was all over the world. It was nationwide. They came. They was trying to get me to go to Paris to school and all. But where you from, the community we from, my father, he was like, nope. I'm not signing my son to go up to be nobody's sissy. I'm just, in that person, excuse my language.
Why? Because it was Paris.
Right, but how back in the days how they felt. But even if I probably could have been Versace by now. But he did the right thing, I'm my community now. I build and make my brands, and I feel like I'm doing a good job, I'm set. But my mother, she was loving it but disappointed. But then like she told me I did everything. I was king from home improvement, electrical, went to the military. But she said, what did your father give you? And I was like, he gave me a couple of dollars, Ma. She was like, no, I ain't talking about your father. I'm talking about your father. And I said, well, the gift to draw and be creative and an artist. And she said, that's what you need to be doing. And I sat back in those traits, and I did it. And that's why I won't look back. I mean, even jumping out on faith and quitting everything and all my jobs I did, I done it's for that reason. I'm trying to prove to myself, she's going, but actually it's already proven. I'm at my highest peak. I'm at the pinnacle. My nephew came up with that brand, and he set my mind state to understand that I'm at the pinnacle. Anything after this is evolving to creativity, companionship, to successfulness, to helping the village, to helping the community out, and being all I can be.
For sure. So, you went to the military. You wanted to go to the military, or was you forced into the military?
Now you know how it really goes.
How that really happen?
It's like I was in the streets, graduated, got the low rider truck. I'm out here. I'm enjoying life, getting that good. I'm talking about the women. Look, loving me, flossing, dressing. I'm Oochie, Coochie, Gucci. See, that's why I don't marry no more. But yeah, I'm out here being all I can be. And my brother, everybody, just the world, when I started seeing people getting took down, the game and the streets, I was like, oh, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. So I kind of was going to try to go be a pilot and get in the Air Force, but it was overcrowded. So I took the ASVAB, and I was appreciated for the Navy, to the Marines, to the Army. I went for the Navy. I wasn't trying to be letting no bullets fly past me and be in the bushes. So
were you were you high ranking, or were you just went to go to get out?
Actually, the thing, and you know what? I'm glad you asked that.
Yeah.
If anybody would have really gave me advice and told me how to do it, I'd have went and did 2 years of college. And while I was in my 2 years of college, I'd have went in as an officer,
Okay.
But I went in as an enlistee, jumping the gun, just running and doing. But like I say, I went in, I went to Great Lakes. I lost my A school. I was supposed to be ranked higher, but I still built up to get to the rank that I was supposed to be. So actually, I did one thing that nobody had actually I did. I had got kind of sideswiped, and they made me have to study for 2 rates. So I studied for machinist mate and IC man, which is interior communications. And I passed both of them, so they had to give me 2 credentials. And that's how I came out the military with 2 credentials. So I actually was an interior communication, mechanical interior communication. So I got 2 races in it, and a lot of people never did that. So with that being said, it gave me a lot of military bearings. It moved me forward to what I needed to do and to focus on. I mean, I can't complain. So,
For
yeah,
sure.
the military did a lot for me.
All right, I want to thank you for your service. You feel me?
Oh, no,
Thank you for
hold
your
on,
service.
hold on.
Thank you for your service.
Look, that's the last thing you could have said to me.
Thank you for your service.
When they approved me for disability, and I said, "Oh, no, I'm tired of everybody telling me, thank you for your service."
Thank you for your service.
I mean, it's beautiful, but what do you get out of it? And you done went through everything, you know. But I appreciate when people tell me, but come on, I don't like to hear it. I'm going to be real to you. I do not like to hear it. Thank
Okay.
you for your service.
Then fuck your service.
We got action. See what I'm saying? But to be real, it is what it is, and that's how it's supposed to be. Now I love it. I love that. I love that.
All right. So look. So you got off into clothes. You got off the clothes. You went out to California, right?
So yeah,
Did you go out to California from when you was in the service?
So
How did you wind out in California?
when I got out the service, I didn't come back home. I did 10 years in California. I opened up a store which was top notch. It was called Top Notch. That's where I really ventured off and was getting silkscreen machines and making and building, and I had a whole storefront, clothing designs, mixed with everything. I mean, it was beautiful.
Right.
So yeah, California was a good experience. That's where I had my kids at. You know, I experienced a lot of trials and tribulations out there. It's overcoming, but you know, like I say, God molds you for the best to be all you can be for Him, not for the military.
Okay. So what brought you back to Detroit?
You know what? And honestly, I said to myself, I ain't never going back to Detroit. I'm just a Detroiter, but I'm I'm in the Sunshine State, never going back. And you know, like I say, trials and tribulations. I had pastors out there, I would go to church, and they was like, you got a bullet on your head. I got offended. I'm like, oh no, a bullet on my head? You don't expect the pastor to tell you that.
Right.
But the thing was, and I found out, and it happened. I came back to Detroit. Came back home. It wasn't that I just left. My mission was done in California. I got a name in California. I grew in California. But that wasn't where I was to finish my job and my journey at. When I came back here, the bullet that the pastor said, I wound up getting it.
Oh.
It ain't kill me. It didn't kill me. I got one in the foot. Bye. We ain't gonna disclose who. And I got one from me trying to run around and carry a gun and tried to grab it before it fell and hit me in the leg. So when pastors and somebody speak on something, I'm like, oh man, I don't want to hear that. Look, I got back in, and the first thing I thought about, I said, did that man just say this to me? He did. He said it. So sometimes you got to pay attention to what's going on. You know, a journey is a journey. And the experience, and I mean, like, it gave me understanding where I cleared my mind. I raised a young guy from home improvement. I ain't even going to expose their name. But I raised them from the beginning with me. We got big. We done did everything. Like I said, I done lived. I appreciate everything that came across my path. And I jumped out on faith and left all of that to what they made and what they did and what they had and didn't worry about it. And I'm still who I am and still doing what I'm doing, my father's job. And as you see, I'm first name Billy, last name O'Near.
All right. So you help the kids. Talk about your foundation.
OCCA came about it was legacies when I started really making a whole lot of different brands and logos. And I said, this is going to be what I'm going to do for my kids. I'm about to start setting up our children's agenda, because everybody is always on their own agenda, not the kids. And I said, that's what this is all about. We need to be on the kids' agenda. So that's why I came up with OCC. I talked to a few of my partners. They was all in with me. They loved it. They represent. But I went deep into it. You kind of get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I wasn't about to fall or to fall upon no negative on it. They probably represented it and liked it, but it was bigger than that to me. I felt like it was something that was meant to be, and it is. It moves like it moves as today, you know, our children's agenda. Because look, how I put it, we only see one way. I see towards my kids, and my kids see towards me. We can't lose. That's community.
Okay.
That's community, and you know, that's me leaving them a legacy.
Okay. So, you got a shop. What's your shop called?
My shop, well,
I know you got something going over there on.
My shop is WGA. We got action.
Okay, all right.
It was, like I said, I done had my fun with it. We done had the storefront with it. We opened up a studio, recording studio. I mean, when wild, talking about, ooh, good.
Right.
You know, but when you do a lot of things and your focus, what I had to do, I was really into all that. And I was helping the community and the youngsters. And I don't call them YNs no more. I call them YKs. They my young kings. I need them to be kings than, you know, the other word. So I was helping them. We just making good music. I can tell you, we had superstars. When y'all say these superstars, man, these ain't superstars. We got superstars that don't nobody really know about. And it ain't about who they are, it's who you know. So I'm going to just put that. But yeah, we got fire. We got fire in some music and the superstars. But when we, people representing me and putting me out here, I want to put them out here. When I say, I ain't going to say the cuss word. I usually say, but I'm going to say, I ain't nothing. But I'm everything. You know why? Because that's who he made me. No more, no less.
We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to show the people your latest fashion.
For sure. No problem. Right.
Take a look at Grind, son. When you look at him, who do you see?
I don't know who I see when I look at him.
You know more about this shit than you telling me, man.
If I knew anything, bro, don't you think I'd tell you?
This shit did not start happening until you got here, man.
She's expected to make a full recovery.
Get them out the truck and give this to you too.
Here's what I'm offering. And I make offers nobody refuse.
Leave his family alone. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you.
It's time we fucked up Miss on life for real.
Let's fuck his life up for real.
That's my family that's out there on the line. They using it as leverage against us.
Look, Nesto, I got eyes and ears on the streets. When I hear something, you hear something, my baby?
Fuck the police. I'm not about to sit around and wait for them to take their sweet time trying to find my family.
I know he knows something about my wife's and my daughter's kidnapping. I want to know everything he's doing when he's not promoting.
If he's hiding something, it ain't gonna be for long.
But we still gotta find my baby. Her and Cammy is all that I got on this earth now.
We go get your family back.
You might as well go on and pull the trigger, little man.
I got a better way for your ass to go out.
Step out of town, got my all in the D on. Ah, yeah, got my all in the D on. Hold on, let me take these guys. Got my all in the D on. Don't get it twisted. Sonic and Knuckles, you know what I'm saying? I represent them to the most. And be looking out, because I got something coming this fall. Told y'all I'm born in 69 and we got an interstate in Michigan that's 69. Everything is about uniqueness, having something that everybody ain't got. If you want to wear what everybody else got, don't call me up. But if you want to be original, Boom, you been served. Hit me up, I got you. No more, no less. We got action. Let's get it. Ah, yeah. Yeah, look, where we at? First place? Stop. Them Tigers. Let's get it. Let's get it. Look, my number one comedian in Detroit. This is the one I gave him. I got different ones, but I had to give him that black on black with that orange. You know what I'm saying? Foolish. Gave him that one. He good. He's on and popping, but just that Tigers. Like I say, and I split them up half and half, but we gonna pimp stripe them. You see what I'm saying? We gonna make them original. We ain't trying to mess and be a part of nobody else's situation. Just that real Detroit situation, all in the D. The Tigers, no more, no less. We represent Sparky. Sparky was for the kids, Sparky was for the city. When I say 84 world champions, this is vintage, this is legendary. Let's get it. See, when I put that WJ with that blue, it was just to mix up with them Tigers. Because I represent the city to the heart. You kind of get what I'm saying? Detroit, all in the D. Keep we that, what they say, we got action, WGA. You know, represent them. Bless them boys. That's back in them days. Y'all don't know about that unless y'all old like me. We keep them. That's that 94. Like I say. If it ain't WGA, you ain't got no action. It ain't I got action. It ain't you got action. It's we got action. Bless you boys. Detroit all day. First name Billy. Last name O'Near. What I represent and who I am and what I'm doing right now, I used to be, matter of fact, let me stop that. I still am Mr. We Got Action. But I'm going to let y'all know how I transfer into first name Billy, last name O'Near, the billionaire faculty. That means a community that's building themselves to move forward and move up in reality in life and to be a part of each other. Now, Billy O'Near is who I am. That's first name Billy, last name O'Near, which stands for billionaire. And at the same time, I make the rose. See how the rose gleam? That's who gave me the inspiration, my mother. That's the black rose in my life. And she told me, you ain't got all the time in the world, but you can make time. So you see the clock on there. I put the diamonds and the jewels. And we gonna always glitter. We went to the faculty first, to the shoes, Converse, I love them. I love Adidas, I love different brands. It ain't about the brands, it's about who you are.
Okay, so you multi-talented. Not only are you a founder of what's that? OCC.
OCCA.
You a movie star.
We gotta keep the agenda.
You a movie star.
See, now you going into this voice. Hold on, cause let me get into character. Don't play. No, that's Duck. Yeah, I got a movie that I'm dealing with. It's quiet. Beautiful movie. Partner of mine got to me. So we just living. He was like, I need you to play this role. I'm like, man, play what role? He was like, man, your voice, your character, who you is. When somebody wants you to play a role and you can be who you is and how it is and comfortable, that's a good thing. So yeah, like I say, PK, Xposure, Max, all of them I appreciate them all. They got me somewhere, you know, I do some wardrobe in there, put the gear in there. But like they got me as a kid. I ain't the superstar.
Shit, you the main star. You Duck.
Look, the main star is Grind.
Yeah, you a leading motherfucking role.
Hey, look. And you know, look, you right, but you know what's so crazy? And I love Grind, that's my dude. Nitzo's my dude. But everybody be like, when your movie come out? I'm like, man, that ain't my movie, I'm Duck. If you really think, and when the movie come, y'all see, the movie is Grind. But Duck is like the main character doing everything. Like it's his movie. So I appreciate that. You know, I ain't no actor. I wasn't, you know, I'm just me. I'm going to be me, always be me and do what I need to do. But yeah, I appreciate it. I'm loving that movie. I'm waiting for it to come out myself. I'm waiting.
Okay. So when did you decide to say, hey, I am a fashion designer? You're not, I mean, I thought at first you did mostly custom clothes because you were you were designing. And that's what I thought you were. I didn't think you were like just into fashion, but you really are a fashion designer because you have pieces.
Ah, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's not like you got fucking pieces. So when did you first say, "Hey, this is what I'm gonna do and do it"?
When I listen to my inner self, when I listen to my mind, I listen to my mother, I listen to my father, God, and it was like, man, you tired and I could do anything. You want me to tell you my main that was put in me? I don't know who was talking, but I'm going to tell you I know who was talking. But it said, you could do anything in this world you put your mind to. And I was like, yeah. It wasn't about just making a shirt or vinyl. Do you know I had a guy that was my partner? He said, what he called me? He said, you a clip artist.
Okay.
Did this dude call me a clip artist? I say, hold on. Now, mind me, this is my partner.
Right.
Now, he going to have somebody else do some of his little designs in the work. I do his design. Ah, boy, you a clip artist. Oh, I'm a clip artist? Okay, I'm a clip artist. What you clipping right now? You clipping first name Billy, last name O'Neal. Ain't none of it clipped. All came up from here and there. That's how I go, though, you know. But no, I don't. Everybody who's been in my life, I give them appreciation from the haters. It motivates me. It got me. You know, I'm a fun person. I laugh. I giggle. So ain't nothing getting me down, and everything coming out of me is just positive.
Right.
It's just about being careful, but for who you mess with and who's trying to destroy you. And if that's the case, they can't even do it if you handle your business right.
For sure.
You know?
So I noticed you got on a. I'm looking at your shirt.
Oh, yeah.
And you done modeled it for me and everything, but you got a lot of stones up in there, and it's a dope ass shirt. How long did it take to make something like that?
Well, I really usually put the design, I put the whole illustrating down. This stone thing, the stone game ain't me. That's my other half.
Okay.
That's what she do. You know, a lot of people come, oh, man. I say, look, I make anything you want or you want me to design. But when it comes to these stones, I used to stone my own stuff. Then when my other half, which is my fiance to be my wife, she starts stoning doing her thing, I'm out of that game. That's her game. That's what she do. Now I tell everybody, you want your stuff done a certain way, you gotta go over there. I'm gonna do this for you, but she gonna do that for you.
Yes.
So if you do this, you do that. You do this, you do that. And then you get...
Y'all got a hell of a combination going. You get what I'm saying?
She stay focused. I love it. I love it.
That's dope. When you put it all together.
I be up at 4, 5 in the morning. What you doing? I be like, look, don't play with me. I'm up here. I'm on the computer. I'm about to see how this about to look. She be like, man, stop. No. And I be so determined, you know. That's what makes, and she be like, you ain't nothing but a mad scientist. I be like,
right.
I take it for what she's saying. I understand. But I just like to come up and I don't want to really be involved with 5 to 6 people got the same thing I got on.
Right.
I know my brands can go big and everybody could wear it, but that's why I be trying to get everybody in this custom. Because I'm trying to, you know, put them where they understand what exclusive really mean. I got a sequence that go with a black card, a gold card, and a silver card, which is platinum.
Okay.
Everybody think platinum is the best. No, it ain't. Gold is up right now, and that's gonna be, unique to higher standards. But ain't nothing better than that black. So the black card overwhelms everybody. You kind of get what I'm saying? Got the black card, the gold card, and the platinum card. We're going to put percentages on them. You can invest in them. You can put money on. When I come out with anything new or I'm formulating anything for you, that's in your account. I don't want everybody to just be able to go in the store and grab it off the hanger and put my stuff on and think they doing something. I want them feel exclusive and know you don't just get this easy or you don't have it and everybody not got what you got on. You kind of
Right.
get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So now I got it where even like I got Foolish was like, I'm on the road with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he know he ain't about to see the whole Detroit ain't got that on, but he do. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
And he reps it well. Beautiful, beautiful young man. I love him. I love his aura, his energy. So yeah, other than that, like I say, I just try to keep it clean. If you want, I can go urban or I can go clean. You know, I want us as a community to have elegant stuff. That's why it's called Billionaire Faculty. Billy O'Near.
Right.
I'm coming.
Okay. So, Billy O'Near, where you get it from? Where it come from?
You really want to pull that out of me?
Yeah.
Now I'm about to give the person of the world they props. And you know how people be like, nah, yeah, this is me, nah. I'm going to be real. Hold on. So y'all can look in my eyes. For real. And I love him. Cultural, good producer, our people. So I'm watching, I'm looking at, I say, everybody wearing the Billionaire Boys Club.
Right.
I'm like, no, I like it. Got the astronaut on it. The only thing I was like, man, we ain't in the hood with no astronaut helmets on.
For sure.
I said, but I respect them and I love it.
Right.
My family, they wear it, they love it, we represent it. I said, well, man, I got to see where I get in, where I fit in. I said, well, if he came up with the boys club, I need to come up with the faculty.
Okay.
I ain't trying to outdo him, but the faculty got to look over what? The boys club and everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
No more, no less. I ain't trying to be. Listen, I'm loving just, I should have did that, but I'm loving just thinking like that and, you know, communing with reality and all that. But the faculty, that's what it is. It's just us as a community coming together, raising ourselves to circulate our money, build, organize, and not give up. You know, everybody want to be a billionaire when they already billionaires. I'm a billionaire already. I don't want for nothing, but to be a billionaire in the status of who you trying to be a billionaire for, I'm not with that.
Gotcha.
I'm already there.
So out of all the designers, who do you like?
Oh, here we go.
That's right.
Out of all the
designers out here, who you like? Who you fucking with?
You want me to be truthfully?
Yes.
Virgil, Off-White. Listen, it's two. No, I'm gonna give you the real.
Okay.
Virgil updated for the youngsters, and I kind of focused on what he was doing and saying, like that, went his own way. But my number one, and he overruled the big designer fashion.
Okay.
Dapper fucking Don.
God damn it.
I'm always give. Listen, if a black person don't give Dapper Don his respect, all y'all designers can move on. Move on. He did it big. He did it best. He took all the brands and made it in our culture to appreciate, and I can't knock it. And I used to tell everybody, man, if Dapper Don could do it, I could do it. Listen, I ain't nothing, but I'm everything. If he could show me and he went through there, I can do it, you know? So I feel good about myself. I feel good about every designer that comes from our culture that does it. Because even without our culture, other designers, I'm not knocking them, but you got to understand we're not privileged.
Right.
But the privilege is privilege. Y'all gonna get it anywhere. Balenciaga, they gonna pop the entertainment. Everybody gonna wear that stuff. But I'm not privileged. I can barely get one of the artists in my city to put my stuff on, but I can get Foolish to put it on. Look, you want the best man in the city to get it, but I want the Foolish to put it on. Foolish put it on. Help me out. Do what it do. That's real community. I'm talking about artwork. You get me?
For sure.
No more, no less.
Okay. So for the kids or the we're going to say the upcoming designers. For the upcoming designers, what advice would you give them?
I give them this. I'm Billy O'Near. We the Billionaire Faculty. I got millionaire, part of the faculty. I got trillionaire, younger, part of the faculty. I got zillionaire, younger, part of the faculty. We got to stop running to other faculties and helping their faculties out and making them stay big because you want to be with Dior. I ain't going to put no names. You know what? I'm across. But you want to be with big brands when we are the brand because we represent ourselves and make everything. And they look and they get us in they places and make us make for them. And then our people want that. But if we make for ourselves, we can help them if they understand who we are and we help them. But we got to stop taking all our talent and just giving it to them. Kind of get what I'm saying? We didn't have FUBU. I mean, I could tell you, I don't even want to go into the politics of whining about stuff, but we always get, and we are original, and we drop the ball and give it up every time. So, there it is. If I'm already a billionaire, what do I need a billionaire to give me? Nothing.
Facts.
Because that's how I live. No more, no less. I'm eating. I'm breathing.
So what you got to say to these young kids out here in these streets, coming up, even the ones that's just not out in the streets, it's the ones, the little kids that coming up. What you got to say to them?
Listen, I am who I am. I am my father's child. You got to understand what I just said.
Right.
When I wake up to bless, the first person I bless is saying, thank you for waking me up, Father God, to bless someone, one person, so they can bless others to make this world a better place for your children. You get me? Then I go into everybody and personal and being. But that combination just gave me you all, our OCAs, our children. That's what I need. But the best advice I can give you, do not follow behind. Understand your journey. Make your journey. Use your journey towards positive and understand. And the journey ain't always the street and what everybody else is doing. It's you opening up your head and showing your expertise, your gifts, your qualities to your community and to life. And it's bigger than what the streets and all the urban and what's offering you, you know, because they're going to give us, they got an agenda. Ain't going to say it, we're going to stop saying they, but they got an agenda. And you want to be a part of the agenda you're supposed to be a part of. So stay focused, get your knowledge, your schooling, this AI, stay smart, you know, throw the switches away. You know, I am my brother's keeper, you know. It's bigger than what you think. Because if you kill off everything around you and you ain't got nothing, how can you grow?
Okay.
No more, no less.
All right, so how can the people get at you?
Well, you can get at me at Lawrence Jacquees Kelly on Facebook and on Instagram. Y'all know that's We Got Action 69. Let me get this. I just need to say this. Can I say this? We Got Action 69. People got to stop thinking that's some old freaky stuff. I was born in 69. I'm an old dude. Mm-hmm. Okay? I was born 1969, so it's not on that deaky. But other than that, yep, and then you can reach me at, you know, I'm going to get back at that because I got my phone number, but I got my business number and I don't know if I want to get that.
Just tell them to look down at the screen. Look down at the screen.
Well, look down at the screen. And other than that, want me to tell you what I'm going to tell you? Boom, you've been served. We got action. No more, no less. Bye now. Come again.
From rapping to acting to R&B.